ladies. How are you? Happy week before Christmas. Who's excited? I'm excited. Love Christmas. Best time of the year. So much fun. And that is what the theme of today's Elevate Your Business is all about, is a fun. So for those of you that don't know me or that are new here, hi, I'm Joanne. I'm a business mentor and sales expert for female coaches and holistic therapists who want to sign their first 3 to 5 clients. And it is totally possible within the first 30 days. It's amazing what we're able to achieve when we put our minds to it and when we get super focused on what it is that we want. Today, it's not about business. It's actually about fun, right? So coming up to Christmas time, right? What do a lot of business owners do? They either completely switch off or they go hell for leather and then get burnt out, right? And depending on whether or not you completely switch off and then you panic in January, or if you go hell for leather like now and you burn out, either way, you're going to have a crappy Christmas, right? Because your mind is going to be elsewhere. So how can you make sure that you have fun? How can you make sure that you're able to have peace of mind, spend time with your family, have a bit of crack, as we say here in Ireland, which is fun, right? It's fun. It's not the drug, it's fun. How you have a bit of crack and enjoy your time and really be present in the moment with your family and your friends and your loved ones and doing the things that you enjoy to do. There's very simple things that we forget to do as business owners. It's funny because every time I have this conversation with people, they're like, oh my God, that's so obvious. And I'm like, yeah, but we still don't do it, right? So I want to give you the really obvious and simple things that can set you up so that you don't have to worry about your business for Christmas, right? So get a pen and a piece of paper and take these down and then make sure that you are going to action them, because you deserve to have time off for Christmas. You deserve to be able to spend whatever time you want off doing whatever you want, no holds barred. So I will have Elevate Your Business going out for the next couple of weeks, but they're not going to be live like this. They're going to be pre-recorded so that I can spend time with my family. Now, here's where we're going to get into exactly what it is that you do. First things first, tell your clients, your customers, that you're going on holidays. How long are you going to be off for? So that they're not expecting a response from messages, from whether that be social media, if you've got like a chat bot, if you have, or like your emails, so that they know that from this time to this time, there will be no responses. There will be a delayed response, but that you will get back to them in due course. If somebody does have a query, so if you've got a product-based business and somebody does have a query during that time, like, are you able to give yourself an hour, or, you know, is there somebody else that you can outsource it to be able to respond to any queries if it's product-based? Or can you have an automation set up? Can you set up a chat bot? Messenger has some very cool chatbots. So can you set up a chatbot now so that the questions are being responded to and it only gets to you if it's absolutely necessary? And like, what can you put in place with like anybody that does the deliveries for you, or that looks after refunds or anything like that, that you can just sort all that out now, right? They're the first ones. The next one is like this. So like I do Elevate Your Business every Thursday. What do you do like that you're consistent with, that you can now go, okay, how can I make sure that that still happens, but it doesn't have to be me on? So like this, I'm pre-recording the Elevate Your Business for the next couple of weeks so that they still go out on a Thursday at 11 a.m. It just, I physically won't be live, but you still are getting the value. So how can you set that up for you? So if you schedule to do lives, can you pre-record them so that the information is still getting out there anyway? Another one is for your email list. Schedule all your emails in advance. Just schedule them. And they don't even have to be like big, massive ones. Like for any of you that are on my email list, you'll see that they're just going to be like quotes giving you value, having a bit of fun, sharing like pictures. It's going to be a fun time because Christmas is fun, right? So it's going to be about the fun element of it. So you will see that throughout the emails. Can you schedule your social media posts? Because if you're not doing that already, you're in a losing game. Make sure that you're always scheduling your social media posts at least a month in advance so that you give yourself breathing space. And if you've ever been on any of my trainings, you will know that breaking down what your content fits into in terms of your brand pillars is super important so that you can actually know what it is that you're going to be writing about rather than trying to wing it. Then make sure that your out of office is on your emails. How many of you don't do that? It's like, oh, but I'll just check. I'll wake up in the morning, I'll just have a little look. Or before I go to bed, And then you get in that awful situation of where you're on all the time. And then that gets to burnout and then you get frustrated. So eliminate all that now. Get your mindset into a place where it's like, from this date to this date, I am spending time with my family. My business will still be there when I get back. I've put the things in place so that I can just focus on my family and friends. And then you get to enjoy it. Do those really simple things. And you will see that actually nothing is going to fall apart while you're there. I had a client ask me there a couple of weeks ago. She has clients every week, and she was trying to figure out what she was going to do over Christmas. But she was thinking about them, which is great. But also I said to her, I was like, well, what do you want? And she's like, well, I want to be able to have time off over Christmas. Great. So there's your decision. So how can you make that happen and make sure that your clients are supported? So there are questions that you can ask yourself. How can you make sure that your clients are supported over Christmas, depending on whatever it is that you do? So like I said, if you're product-based, there's things that you can put in place. For what I do, nothing is life or death. So there's nothing major or catastrophe that could absolutely happen that somebody needs my response in a week period, you know? So how can you set yourself up to make sure that you can have the space, have the time, have the freedom to just go crazy and have a bit of fun? Such an unusual concept for us as entrepreneurs, isn't it? To have a bit of fun and to let go of the business side of it, but you can do it. But it's making sure that you set yourself up and set up your business so that it will run, whether you're there or not. And whether it's a week, 10 days, 2 weeks that you choose to take off, have whatever you need to have covered, but do it now. Don't get to like the 24th of December and go, oh shit, I don't have any of this done. Oh, look, I have to work over Christmas. Like, don't allow any patterns that you've had previously come into this Christmas period. Don't do that. Now is your chance to change whatever hasn't worked for you before and give yourself the space. And if you're the type of person that has never asked for help, now is the time. Do not be the martyr in this and try and figure it all out on your own. Ask the people around you for support, because you have to remember, your family are going to want you to be there too. Your friends are going to want you to be there too. So if they can do something to alleviate any stress or struggles that you're having and make it so that you can spend time with them, they absolutely will. So don't be the martyr. Don't go, oh my goodness, I can't ask them, because people have got so much on. Don't make decisions for other people. It's not your place, not your job, not your monkey. Take it off your back, okay? Put yourself in a place where you can have the best fun over Christmas. And I will see you all in the new year.